Keane and welcome to Peachy Keane, and that is my dog's booty. Brady, come here. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about my 3 to 6 month must-haves for baby. My son Leon is just over 6 months old now, and so I've kind of put together a group of things that I've really used when he was 3, 4, 5, 6 months old, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it here. Leon is currently sick. I'm so sad. He has the croup or some kind of respiratory infection, so we're just hunkered down at home, and today is a pajama day for me. Pajama So I'm just sitting here cozy today at home, nothing better to do, and this is as good as it's gonna get, okay? Leon is currently napping or trying to, so he's on the baby monitor right here. Let me see. Let me show you. He's so cute. Look at him in his big boy bed. Can you see? Yeah. He's so, like, he sleeps like off to the side like that, which is, I guess, how I used to sleep when I was a kid. It looks uncomfortable, but he loves that. Leave it be. So I'm going to, once in a while, just be peeking over to my left and taking a look at him, but he looks okay right now. I have just a short list of things that I want to talk to you guys about, and I want to start off with mealtime. We started giving solids to Leon when he was about 5 months old. What I mean by solids is we did like a full month of cereal. Actually, on my blog, if you want to check it out, I did a whole blog post about introducing cereal and we did peanut powder after a few weeks of cereal before we introduced veggies or fruits or whatever. I know everybody does something different. Our pediatrician recommended to do what we did. He actually recommended for us to start it at 4 months. I didn't feel comfortable starting it until 5 months. I just didn't think that Leon was ready. I think every kid is different. Solids are definitely an experience when you start solids, and some products that I found super helpful were the silicone plates and the silicone bibs. So what I mean by those are any type of plates or bowls like this that can't break and that stick to your high chair lid or whatever other surface you're going to feed your kid on, and so that way your kid can kind of grab onto it. It's not going to go flying. It's so easy to wash. It's so easy to pack with you. I've done this with one and thrown it in my diaper bag to go somewhere before. You just throw it on. You could literally wipe it out. I have dishwashed in the top shelf of my dishwasher. I've only used these two so far, just the bowls, because he's not doing multiple things at every meal. He's just doing a jar of food with some cereal or something like that. But once he gets into finger foods, I have the plates as well. A lot of these products come with utensils too, which is great. This specific product is the Happy Healthy Parent. I'll link that down below, but there are multiple ones that you can find out there. Some are a little more expensive than others. Always make sure you look at the directions to make sure they're dishwasher safe and follow the instructions. But I love these silicone-based mats. And along with that, I love the silicone-based bibs. So these come in so many different brands and types, but so this is just a random one. This one is called the Bella Tuno. I think it was a gift that we got over Christmas, but we have a ton of these. So these are, again, stretchy. They wipe right off. They have adjustable sizes, as you could see, so you can make it tighter if you have a smaller baby or a baby who has a smaller neck. And then it also, some of them have this lip at the bottom here, which I think is amazing. It picks up, he is like the ultimate drool monster right now, so it catches a lot of his drool, so it's not like in a pile on his lap or on the table. In the beginning, too, before he was drooling so much, he would just drop a lot of cereal, and then I would take the cereal out of there and give it to him, but now he's just drooling so much, it's kind of gross, so I don't feed him anything that lands on here, but these are awesome. I literally wash them like a dish after. I kind of take the top of his high chair and this, and I wash them after every single meal and air dry them. These are awesome. I can't recommend them enough. Speaking of drool, my next recommendation is teething toys. Any kind of teething toy will do, but I wanted to talk about these two products specifically. This one's pretty popular and recognizable, Sofie Le Girafe. She's a little fancy. I really like Sofie. And I know in the past, about 2 or 3 years ago, there was a lot of negative press on Sofie, of people cutting off her legs and finding mold inside. So personally, I do not have Sofie around water. We don't play with Sofie in the water. I don't like submerge her to wash her off. I kind of just like sponge spot clean her. And I use antibacterial, like the baby friendly wipes on her. I use the same baby wipes on her that I'd use on Leon. So I really like Sofie, and for some reason babies are obsessed with Sofie. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like the feel of her or her pattern. Personally, I think she looks a little demonic. Am I just crazy, or look at these eyes? I'm sorry. She has no soul. She will stare at you with no soul. But whatever, Sofie. And then also, I don't know why, but none of the grandmas in my family can get her name right. So she is Sofie, Sophia, Stella, and Clara in this household. So she goes by many a name, Sofie Le Girafe. Creepy girl. Another teething toy is this one right here. This is the Infantino teething lion. They come in multiple other animals. I have the fox as well. Similar feel and material as Sofie is. I specifically though want to talk about this because this product has the best packaging. So I have a picture here of myself when I was unwrapping this, but when I was unwrapping all of Leon's things, his toys, his clothes, every single product comes with so much plastic, comes with those little like plastic cord things that you have to pull, and then one end, like it splits in half and one end is still connected and you're going through, and I'm terrified that one day I'm going to unwrap one of his toys and I'm going to leave a piece of that little plastic thing and he's going to choke on it or get it stuck or something. And every single product has like, there's several products that have this mirror and it has this tiny little piece of plastic that you have to rip off the mirror. And I think that's so dangerous because what if you didn't see that? I've noticed the directions are always in English. So what if you don't speak English? And what if you don't know that that's there to take it off? That is so dangerous and such a choking hazard in my opinion. And this product was awesome. Literally, it just came with this fabric ribbon that went around and you went, boop, and it went, and it released. And then it did come with one little plastic band at the bottom to hold on to his leg. I noticed my fox did not come with the rubber band, only the tiger or the lion. Only the lion, probably he's a little bit bigger or something, and the rubber band didn't break. It just came off in one piece and I could dispose of it and it was fantastic. I think there for sure needs to be a change in children's products, especially infant products, and the ridiculous amount of plastic and choking hazards there are of when you have to take them apart. It's crazy, and such props to Infantino for creating something that is so much easier. Thank you. The next product I'm going to talk about is for when your baby has their first cold. So Leon got his first cold when he was about 4 months old, and then he's going through one right now too, this respiratory thing. And this, your Nasal Frida, was a lifesaver. This thing's amazing. It's super gross right now because I literally used it like 20 minutes ago when I put him down for a nap, so I haven't washed that out yet. But this is the Nasal Frida. I'm sure you've seen it before, but if you haven't, you stick this end in their nose and you stick this end in your mouth and you suck. It sounds disgusting, but it's amazing. It does have a little filter right here. And I'm sorry, it's called the Nose Frida. The Nose Frida. But it has a little filter right here that you change out every time you use it, or for every cold that your baby has. This all comes apart, it's all washable, but this filter stops any actual boogers from going through this tube. This is so much better than those suction things. This gets those huge, gross boogers right out of your baby's nose. Sometimes your kid might not like this. Some kids laugh. Sometimes it's actually ticklish for Leon. I'm obsessed with this. My husband thinks it's disgusting and would probably never use it, but I don't care. I'm the mommy. I want to get his nose clear, and I can't talk about this product enough. It's so good. So for all of you who are going through their baby's first cold, this is the best. I will mention, though, I've heard of people trying to use it when your baby just has like a runny nose, that it's not a cold nose. And I don't think this works very well on just like the normal runny nose. This works when your kid has those like gushy, like boogers that you just need to suck right out. That's when this works, not for that like runny newborn nose. So I'll just mention that. Also, because it's gross, I store it in a plastic bag. Another thing I'm going to talk about is a baby bath. When babies are a few months old, you might go through a transition as to how you're going to bathe your baby. When Leon was a newborn, we did have this popular petal, this rose petal. This is definitely a daisy, or I don't know what this is. This flower petal product that went into our sink, and we bathed Leon just laying in this. And that was fantastic for about 2 to 3 months. So I love this product. I'm going to use this for if we have an next kid. Absolutely. You would just take this, throw it in the wash. It was great. But when Leon was about 2-3 months old, he started to want to sit up a little bit more, was kind of frustrated with the positioning of how he was sitting in this little bath. And also our sink is a little shallow, so I think that was a problem too, because one of my girlfriends, her daughter is like almost 5 months old and she's still using that with no problem. But for us, it just wasn't working anymore. So I actually got this bath as a hand-me-down. We have a coughing boy, hold on. He coughed in his sleep and he did not wake up. Okay, I think we're good. Let's keep going. But I got this bath as a hand-me-down. Whee! And I never thought I'd want a baby bath. I thought I would be like, I just want to go from the pedal to the bathtub. And I never wanted one of these. And hey, don't jump on it. And I never wanted one of these, but I'm so happy that we got it. So there's a lot of brands out there. This specific one is the Summer brand. That's the same as our nail cutters, but I think they have a lot of like houseware type stuff for your baby, essentials. But this bath is awesome. And specifically, it's because you can use it 2 different ways. Actually, I think you can use it 3 ways. There's an infant insert too, but the 2 ways that I've used it, because we had the pedal, was we went to a laying down position, like a lean back lay down. So he would lean here with the little area for his butt to stop. And it has this for soap and brushes and whatever. And we really enjoyed bath time like that for a month or 2. And then after that, he wanted to sit up more. Now he's fully sitting completely by himself. So we flip the bath around and he sits here with his back here, his bum right here. And we are still enjoying this bath for a few more months. I personally use this right in my bathtub, but I know of people who use it on their floor, on their kitchen floor, wherever. But it works. I really like it, and I'm really glad we got it. Another must-have I'm definitely going to recommend is any type of jumper. This is our jumper that Leon has been using for the last month or so. It's called the Skip Hop Explore and More Jumpscape Fold-Away Jumper. Retails for $129.99. I will say I don't think it's very easy to fold away as it recommends. You do need to take apart a few pieces in order to actually fold it away and like store it under, for example, a couch. So we don't fold it away, we just leave it out. And any kind of jumper like this that a baby can jump around in and get some practice putting weight on their legs with lots of entertainment around them is a really good product to have. Last but not least, I'm going to talk about a playmat. I purchased a playmat a few weeks ago that I saw all over Instagram and YouTube and my recommendations on Amazon and things like that. This one is the Baby's Best Luxe Series Extra Thick Non-Toxic Playmat. I really like this one because it looks like a rug. It goes well with my decor. It's nice and soft and plush because the area we have is hardwood floor, and I'm really nervous about Leon just falling right over if he was just on a blanket because it wasn't thick enough to cushion any type of tumble. But this one is. He's, toppled over a few times sitting on this one, and he's completely fine and keeps going. It's wipeable, so any drool, spit up, diaper blowout that happens on it, you can wipe it right off. And the best part about this one for me is that you can take it apart, pile it up, and you can put it right back together. So it's like a big old puzzle piece. I really like that because we don't want it down on the floor all the time. We want a product that you can only put out when I'm using it, and then I can put it away when I'm not using it. We're in a smaller space, so we don't have a huge area to play in. So I really like how you can take it apart and store it somewhere in a smaller space like that. The one drawback with this product is that I do think it is a little pricey. It's $89.99, and I only have used it for a week or so. So I can come back during my 6 to 9 month must-haves and give you guys an update about how the quality of it is coming along after several months of use, to make sure it really is worth that $89.99. So even though I'm going to recommend a playmat, I might not quite recommend this specific product yet. I'm just letting you guys know that that's the one that I have right now. That's about it. Thank you so much for joining me to talk about my 3 to 6 month must-haves. I wrote a blog post a few weeks ago about my New Year's resolutions and how I want to post a video once a week at least. And so far I've been hitting that goal, and I've been posting every Friday. So I hope to see you here again next Friday, and also in 3 more months when I do my 6 to 9 month must-haves. Thanks again for watching. I'm Keane, and this is Peachy Keane. Bye-bye.